I am so excited to be back. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Lunar Blossoms. I've got a construction site next to me. I've got a band-aid on my thumb, which is really difficult to play with that. And I've got a terrible headache, but none of that is going to stop me from filming this episode because I've missed this so much and it's been such a long month. It's been a month full of obligations and full of work and full of sleep. Thankfully, I slept a lot, but you know, it's only a good thing if you sleep a lot because you want to sleep and not because you're tired. So what I've been up to, as you see, I built this beautiful hotel, and I was expecting, after building this hotel, I would gather momentum and I would start filming again regularly and build small things that would not take up my time so much, so I would be able to upload regularly as well. But I just started working, quote unquote working, I wasn't really working, at a hospital, and it took so much of my time away. I really wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to be so time consuming and so tiring. I just woke up, I went to the hospital, came back to my house and slept. That's been my life for the last month. So I've not played much Minecraft since I've started. But we've got holidays. We have got 3 days of relaxation. I can't speak, it's really early in the morning, I'm sorry. So we will finally build the witch house. I've been waiting for that witch house for so long. Since I've designed the whole city on paper, I've been waiting for this house because it will be mysterious and cozy and introverted. But we have a plot twist. We will build the house on the Sims 4, make it as close to the way I've imagined it as possible, and then we will build the house on Minecraft. We will try to duplicate the house on different games, on different platforms. But Minecraft is so blocky, so I have no idea how it's going to work out, but I think we can do that. So I've already filmed, I've already built the Sims session, so let's move on and watch it. So this is the house. We've got the friendly little Sims music, and as you can see, I made it all of wood, and just ignore the exterior. I built it just to have a complete build, but we will just build the house without the pool and the playground, etc. So my intentions for this house was to give it some character and play with colors and feng shui. So I tried to make it monochrome and divide the place by areas, but I didn't want to divide the place with walls. I divided the place with carpets, as you can see, and with the color palette. So we've got a blue area right here, mixed with some greenish undertones, and we have the pink with blue details bathroom. We had a red hole, and on the bedroom I parted the place, in a green blue area and in a pink area, and it was a really interesting build that I wouldn't have been able to do in Minecraft. I didn't have this type of freedom to be able to experiment with the dimensions and with the color palettes, and I really love playing with color. So let's try to figure this out on Minecraft. Of course, it's not going to be the same. I will try to make it as close as possible, but keep my Minecraft vision alive as well. So, because the colors are limited, I would rather choose the darker wood with the nether bricks instead of the light normal wood. Even though the contrast was more at the Sims house, I think a Minecraft witch house would have darker wood, so we will go with that. So I think that a combination of birch wood, those black tiles, and some white glass is going to be the ideal for a cozy, warm, dark witch house. As you can see, I tried to make it look a bit worn down, a bit old, to intensify the cozy vibes. But now let me cut off the music because this session is going to be an ASMR session. I don't know how this is going to work, but I was just listening to the audio from this building session, and because it's so damn quick, it sounds amazing, and this will be the first and the last time that I'm making ASMR, and it's probably a bit cringe, but let's roll with it. So as you can see, I'm checking the dimensions, and I'm trying to make it a bit tall because the tilted roof is making it hard for me to decide on the right height. And we will continue with the torn down placement of the blocks. It's not as torn down in the Sims version, but the Minecraft has an actual story behind it, so we can roll with that. But I will slowly but surely come back to the actual me because the ASMR was very tiring and honestly too much for my little brain to handle. This will be the ceiling, half slabs, and we will go on and build the interior now. So let's start with the window and the plain layout of the place. This room is the entrance of the house and is dedicated to the color red, as you can see. So we need to be smart about it and try and incorporate red and reddish colors without it being monotonous. This is supposed to be a hanger when you can hang your coats and your hats and stuff, but it's really difficult to do that in Minecraft, as it's difficult to build an actual mirror, like a standing mirror. But this is the moment I decided during building that we are not going to build it exactly as it is on The Sims. We will just be inspired, and you know, if on The Sims house there is a table, we will build a table, but it doesn't have to be round, it doesn't have to be the exact same color. It's more important for the Minecraft house to have flow rather than get stuck on little details that are not as important. And this is the thought process that I had and I followed while building the rest of the house. I'm not going to show you every single room and every single area because it took a long time. So we'll just skip ahead and see the end result. So let's go to Future Baby showing you the house. And this is the final result. Let's have a quick tour. This is the piano, the living room. This is the desk. I've incorporated the smart chair and computer ideas. And let's move on. This is the fireplace and a little chair with a little lamp. I had some trouble with that lamp, as you can see. These are some paintings left on the floor. These are, look at the curtains actually, because you can tell that this is like a little table, but look at the curtains. It's supposed to be like two-way, like the white striped thing on the inside, and outside it's the blue one, and I think I did that really well, and I'm really happy. This is a little lamp. Let's get inside of the bathroom. Fancy, very fancy. I would never think of this type of a bathroom hadn't it been for The Sims. The sitting area, I love this block for the lamp. This is the kitchen, simple, made of diorite. I'm not the biggest fan of diorite, but I think it suits well on this type of area when it comes to colors. And look at these chairs. I need to stop and show you the chairs. They're black, obviously, but because the theme of these dinner / kitchen area is blue and a little bit of green, I made these banners and they're black, but it goes down to blue, and they are so fancy. They're so nice. And I just figured out that you can place like carpets and stuff on these cauldrons. How are they called? These vases. So we will use that in the future more. And now up to the bedroom, we've got this. As you can see, I had a little problem with the curtains, but apart from that, I really like this. I like the color palette, and I think the whole house turned out very different and nice actually from what I would have done if I had just built it on Minecraft. I would have never thought of these things on Minecraft. Like this thing here with the paintings all laid down and on the floor and on the wall, I would have never thought about that. this painting area. Yeah, I would have never thought about all of these things, and I'm really, really proud. And I can say that I've learned stuff today. I'm not going to build every house on The Sims, but I can definitely learn from it and try and be more creative when it comes to interior space. I can be more creative, and this is the proof. Now, before I go, because we have just reached the end of the video, I have to pause a little and talk about Lilo&Stitch, because I built this the interior watching the movie. I had watched it before. I watched it when I was a child, and I didn't remember anything, so I thought it'd be a good idea to have it on my laptop while building the interior that I didn't show you the process of. And it was a cute movie, I can say. It was interesting. I really liked the vibes and the feelings of it. I just constantly had a smile on my face. But, but, um, I wanted more. Like, when the movie ended, I felt like they could have done more with the plot, and they didn't. I don't know why I've got this feeling, but I wanted more. But that's about it. I'm gonna leave you now. You can you can watch something else, and hopefully I will upload sooner than a month. Hopefully it will not take me a whole month to upload again. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this concept and this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!